Two.
Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport, and you guys are?
Cobra and the Lotus.
Cobra and the Lotus.
All right. How about your names individually? We know who we're talking to.
Well, I'm Charlie Barra del Riego.
Yasha.
Kobra.
I'm Pete.
All right. Now, you guys have a connection with Gene Simmons, right?
Yes.
Now, how did that come about?
Gene was following the band for, not Gene, an A&R representative at Universal Canada was following the band for a couple of years, and he told us some constructive points, to work on, and we worked really hard, came back with a new album a couple of years later, and he thought Gene would like it, so he took it to Gene, and it was just after Simmons had started a record label with Universal Canada.
All right.
And yeah, he dug it.
So, do you guys have any personal contact with him, or you've never seen the guy?
No, we have direct contact with him.
Yeah.
So.
Came out and saw us play in LA in December.
Was he cuddly?
He was.
He was?
He was very cuddly.
It was very fun, actually.
I would think so. We're kind of happy. I'm reading his book right now in the toilet.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my toilet book right now. It's an excellent book if you guys have read it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I have some toilet books too.
That's what the magazine is for, by the way. It's excellent toilet reading.
We only take number ones on the bus, though, so it's pretty much in and out.
Oh.
Not a lot of chance to read.
You'll have to read it at home then, or
In the venues.
Yeah. Now you guys have toured with legends like Slash, Zakk Wylde, and Judas Priest. What was your most surreal moment, in that situation?
For me personally, I thought it was really cool to be able to step on the stage of the Hammersmith Apollo in London, playing with Judas Priest and Saxon, and to get on that stage where so many amazing bands have played and filmed live DVDs there and stuff. So that was pretty cool, I thought.
That was my turning point too.
Yeah.
Metal started with me at Judas Priest. That's what got me into metal initially. So for it to come full circle and be the first band that we got to support that was of that scale was like, holy shit, this isn't happening. It was just crazy.
I think when I met Rob Halford, I was the same way. It was kind of like a turning point for me too, especially because I flirted with him.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to see how far I could go. Even though I'm married,
So
I
how
was just
far
like,
did it go?
yeah. It went pretty well.
Well, you paid for your cab home,
It's
so.
true story. We did a phone interview. It
Yeah.
was the night before a show, and he said, "Oh, well, I'm playing tomorrow. You want to come out and see me? I'll get you backstage passes." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to come with my wife." And he's like, "Okay." But yeah, so we got to hang out with him, and
Nice.
yeah, I guess the interview went that well. I was flirting with him. I was like, "Why don't you come sleep over at the house? You don't want to be in the tour bus. I got bunk beds. I'll make you breakfast in the morning." He's
Oh
like,
my God.
"Jeffrey, what are you saying?" True story. So now Canada is kind of the butt of a lot of jokes.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but it is,
All
right? Now, what do you think are the misconceptions about Canada that people should know?
They're all true.
Yeah, practically everything they think is real. I mean, polar bears are stalking the streets at night. Really dangerous to go out with them,
Yes.
So,
I saw him on Yonge Street once,
yeah.
after having about 16
You're lucky
lessons.
to be alive, man.
Our Prime Minister, Tim Horton, is one of the best hockey players of all time.
Doesn't he also have his own donut
Donut
chain?
chain.
Oh, yeah, that's his side business.
Yeah.
That's how he funds his political campaigns.
Familiar with those donuts.
Is it true that you kill all children that don't learn how to play hockey as
Oh
well?
wow.
Well, that's not necessary because all children learn how to play hockey.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm actually part Canadian, by the way. My mother was born there.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Throw that out there.
He really likes your
Trying
bacon,
getting
too.
good with you guys, I'm a little Canadian, a little bit. Now we termed a new genre of metal. Matt and I. Actually, it was actually Matt that came up with it.
Yes.
It's called boner metal. Okay.
Oh.
And Matt and Matt's gonna explain to you what it is.
Yes.
All right.
It's very specific. Well, actually, musically it's not specific. The music has to be kick-ass metal with at least one female member that's attractive. But this is very important. The music has to kick ass. It can't be too flowery. I love The Gathering, but that wouldn't quite qualify because it's a little
It's
mellow.
gotta be a
It
girl
has
who
to
can
be-
really sing and is also attractive.
And the music has to be good, so it can't be like certain other bands.
So guess what? You guys are boner metal.
Yes.
Wow.
Swing!
Yeah. You guys like that? Does that make you happy?
Yeah,
that you're part of the
yeah.
boner metal genre?
Is that what you were going for?
I'm proud of it, I think.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Now, what do you guys do to throw off a little sex appeal in the band? You got some competition here, so what do you guys do to, get people look over here, us? Woo.
Like I see you're showing some skin. So
I don't know if I should give away my secrets, because then if the fans hear about them, they're going to be immune to my moves.
well, he's obviously going for the show some skin approach.
Yeah,
so.
you have the,
To show some skin,
White fitter, baby.
a fake French accent once in a while,
Nice.
and maybe a few pelvic thrusts right in front of the stage.
I like it.
like a winger thing.
I also like to play doing the limbo, play the bass while I limbo.
He does.
It
Wow.
shows
Very well.
the potential the lady fans out there how flexible I can be.
Very important.
And the question is, how low can you go?
You want to see?
He can go
Yeah,
low.
can
He
you
can
see?
go low.
Let's
really.
see. This is gonna be impressive.
Yeah.
Wow, look at them feet too. Pretty attractive.
Oh wow.
What the?
And he plays his bass at the
he's
same
playing his
time.
bass.
I
That
want to see
is
that tonight.
astounding.
You
and I want
will,
to
you
shout
will.
out for me, like, Jeff, check this out. And you see it, and you just see if there's any movement coming on.
Hopefully he doesn't bang his head on
See if
something.
it inspires any bones.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
just look, you know, I'll like get up here and just be like, you know, put a spotlight right on my crotch and see what's going on.
Oh god.
Now, collectively, which do you guys think is the band hunk? Which one of you guys is the hottest guy?
Our drummer.
It's probably our drummer for sure. He's not here.
That's
right
why,
now,
yeah,
but
it isn't.
Well,
Yeah.
He shies away.
His biceps barely fit through the door.
I'd like to arm wrestle him later if that's possible.
You should. I dare you.
Oh, this will be good.
Now, what's your favorite activity to while away the hours on tour? Because I know, when I tried to set the interview, they really wanted to do it at 2 o'clock, and I was like, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, I really don't want to go to the venue like 5 hours before the show starts or whatever, and but I was like, I'm pretty sure they'll have some time later on in the day, because it's like,
It's a long day.
yeah, I mean, you guys have long days where there's hours to do nothing. What are you guys doing that
Well,
time?
actually, it's not a long day because we wake up at 2.
Oh,
So, well, he doesn't, but I find the day goes extremely fast.
Yeah.
Like, I work
Oh,
out,
really?
we load in, and it's game time, and then it's the end of the night.
Often,
Wow.
by the time I roll out of our bunk, I look out the windows. We're parked beside the venue, and somebody at the front's going, "Yo, man, we're loading in." So it's like,
Yeah, it's
throw on the
just
flip
like,
flops, turn on the coffee machine.
oh, well,
do
does
our
that
shit.
quick? You guys don't have to sit there like bored and walking around like, ugh.
no, actually, I feel like we've had, like, no free time.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is totally like encroaching on it, right?
And you know,
Oh, no, it's all good, no.
when we do get free time, we just try and work on music.
I like to plan out tour pranks to pull on the other bands. Right now we have one in the works. When is this going to be airing, by the way?
Probably like Monday, Tuesday.
Okay,
So
well,
we can't really give it away yet.
we
but,
have a little gadget we picked up in one of the bays under the bus, which will be used before the end of the tour.
absolutely.
If you penetrate
that's
any of the
about-
members with it, please, like, send me
It's
a
way
cam
too
shot.
large to penetrate a
Oh,
person.
yeah. It's a
Trust
big,
me.
it's a big one.
That's what she said.
What have you guys learned about yourselves this year?
Oh, holy.
That we're practically all insane.
Yeah.
I would think you'd have to be to want to do this forever, but part of being an artist, musician, I guess.
Yeah.
I've learned that it's easy to maintain a low body odor without showering all that often.
Really?
If you play it right.
That's an art.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. What can I say?
Yeah.
Wipes are very effective.
Baby wipes?
Love them.
Oh, man. The amount of baby wipes I go through it's nuts, but I'm so fresh.
Do you ever think about selling them
I'm
after
fresh.
you use them?
Oh, no.
There probably is a
I had to
market
go
for
there, I'm
that,
sorry.
actually.
Just felt really inappropriate, so I had to do
Memorabilia.
I think it's a
Yep.
great idea.
it. People would probably buy it, unfortunately, or fortunately.
Oh,
Fortunately.
Yeah, or fortunately.
And by people, he means him.
Yeah. Forget the T-shirts. You guys
We
can make a lot of
accept
money.
credit cards.
All right. What story did you guys learn in history class that you thought was complete bullshit?
I don't remember history.
History class.
Or social
that
class.
was bullshit.
Especially about America.
The cause of the Vietnam War.
Okay.
Good answer.
Anybody else?
Well, I went to school in South America, so all the story we saw was about South America and the Mayas and the Aztecs and the Incas. Well, it wasn't bullshit at all. I had a great time reading that stuff.
Yeah,
I learned all my
funny.
history of that from Apocalyptica. Or was it what it called? Apocalyptica? Was that what it
That
called?
movie?
Yeah, the Mel Gibson movie.
It's Apocalypto.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking entertaining.
Yes, it was very
I don't
entertaining.
know, but I had good history teachers most of my life. I got really lucky. They're usually really interesting, so I can't think of anything.
Okay. Where's the dirtiest place you've ever slept?
Oh. Well, I've slept in some kind of like squatting pad that was through like the crack in a wall in the middle of a town in Quebec. And
Sounds romantic, actually.
there's like piles of foam and rubble and just like bugs and shit everywhere. It was really gross.
I was gonna say I missed a plane coming home from Finland once, and I had to wait 24 hours to get to my next flight back. And I was stuck at the airport. There's no way in hell spending money on a hotel for a day at the time. And so I just put my shit in the locker and I just took a walk. And the airport's out like in the countryside somewhere. So like out the door across the highway, you just go out straight to some forest. Found a really nice piece of moss on the ground by a tree and just passed out.
That sounds like actually a nice place.
Great.
It was like a lily pad. The frog was like serenading me in the night.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird. I got woken up by the biggest fucking bee I've ever seen in my whole life. The thing was like the size of a golf ball. It couldn't get like more than this high off the ground. Fucking
Like that.
yeah.
All right. What was the most unexpected surprise in your life?
Probably getting signed to Universal Canada and Gene Simmons phoning us while we were in the UK, being like, "Hey, we want your band." This is Gene Simmons. No.
Actually, for me, probably like joining the band and going to the Rainbow.
Oh, I love the Rainbow. Oh my God, that place is best.
Meeting Lemmy, we were on
Oh, he was
tour
there,
and we
of course.
joked like, hey, we'll go in and Lemmy will be there sipping his whiskey, he's playing the little trivia box. We go in and he's not there, so we're like, oh, what did we expect? You know, and 5 minutes later he strolls in, sits beside us. You boys want some whiskey?
Yeah.
Actually, it was pretty fun because Pete tells me, "Hey, let me just walk in," and I'm, "No, he did." Oh,
He's got that star up front.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we went, I took my wife there and I said, we're going to see somebody famous. And sure enough, we took Danny Trejo's table.
Nice.
You know who he is?
No, I don't.
Was it Machete?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's like the scary,
Yes.
you know, plays a prisoner a lot.
From Dusk Till Dawn also.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Desperado.
And
Yeah,
speaking of
yeah.
that,
That guy's pretty awesome.
do you think prisons work?
Prisons?
Yeah.
At making better criminals or
Yeah.
rehabilitating people?
That's the question, yeah.
well, I mean, nowadays you have private prisons that are basically businesses.
Yeah.
So the more inmates they have, the more money they make. So I don't really know how that's supposed to work. It seems like the incentives are in the wrong places.
I think so too. I'm just afraid of my bunghole in there because I'm way too pretty for prison.
No breaking the law.
Yeah. Now, where is your happy place?
Hey! Look who it
Hey, our
is!
drummer showed up.
Ooh, my arm wrestling competition.
It's the
Yeah.
babe. What did we do?
Where is your happy place?
On stage for me.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It's on stage for me too.
Totally. Yeah. Either that or in the studio or the other.
Okay, well, I guess the last and the most important question I have for you guys is, are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV, and why?
I just think that, of course, like, yeah, I'm honored. And I think that any support we get is very much appreciated. So thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I do have a question though.
Sure.
Are you guys at all affiliated with Metal Sucks? Those guys?
No.
Okay.
No, they're I think trying to be the anti of whatever we are, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, just Metal
The
Rules was taken, so the metal
Antichrist.
sucks. Yeah. Yeah. And do you guys have anything you'd like to plug or promote before we go?
Our album just came out in the USA on April 16th, so go and check it out. It's self-titled Kobra and the Lotus.
Should be in your stores and everything, so check it out. And if this tour is coming by you, come see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun.
Sounds
He said.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Come here, you get the last word.
you get the last word.
You get the last word.
Fuck me, right?